Hi, my name is Major Chris. I'm a U-2 pilot in the 99th Reconnaissance Squadron, Beale Air Force Base, California. I've had a lot of jobs. When I was younger, I started off as a dishwasher, then I was a cook. I went through the entire restaurant business from cooking to managing restaurants. From there, went to college and I joined the Louisiana Air National Guard, where I was a maintenance technician for ejection systems for F-15 aircraft. Following that, I finished college and commissioned as a second lieutenant. I went to be a navigator in combat search and rescue on HC-130 aircraft. From there, I applied to pilot training. I was selected to be a pilot of a C-130. From C-130s, I went to Air Force Special Operations, where I flew special operations, low altitude, slow, dark, landing on just about everything from roads to lake beds to dirt to runways as well. Following that, I was a combat aviation advisor where I taught foreign students how to fly their airplanes in their countries. And then from there, I went on to be a U-2 pilot. So that's a funny story. Why aviation? I initially wanted to drive trucks. My grandfather was a truck driver, so I was going to drive trucks. However, I was doing a high school orientation, going from junior high to high school. And in New Orleans, I'm from New Orleans, marching bands are a big thing. And so I said I was going to play the trombone. I was going to march in the band and I'll figure the rest out. As I was going towards the band table, I looked to the left. I saw an F-16 fighting Falcon on a poster. I turned left and I never stopped. I think it is very, very important. It's vital. With what I do, and I'll relate it to a little bit to what I do, when I'm flying my missions, I'm single pilot, I'm alone in the aircraft. I tend to talk to myself a lot. I don't answer, but I'm also talking to a whole host of individuals back that are monitoring the sensors or monitoring my mission and tracking my progress. So I need to be able to communicate and relay to them exactly what's going on in my aircraft when it could be thousands of miles away from where they are. So to give them the picture that I am seeing and for them to understand it, communication is absolutely vital. I think we all experience failure at some point. What you do is when you fall, you get back up. You have to keep pressing. For me, relating it to aviation, when in the Air Force, you take your check rides, your evaluation rides at each stage of the game. Failing the check ride hurts. It really, really hurts because you put all your effort into it, and then, you know, we are bred to be that go-getter, that type A personality. So failure for us, like you fall a long way and it really hurts. But at the end of it, for me, I think about the thousands of people that have come before me that have gone through that same process. Also, I can't lay down on the ground forever. If I fall, I get up, I keep moving and just do it again, better.